Welcome to York Reacts. Today we're going to be checking out the brand new trailer for Mortal Kombat 1 with Jean-Claude Van Damme. I cannot wait to check this out. I've been a longtime fan of his. I've watched so many of his movies over the years. Also, if you are new to my channel, I'm a game developer. I've worked on games for a long time. I recently worked on Mortal Kombat 11, actually. I did a lot of cinematics in there, doing facial animation on Raiden and a bunch of the characters. So, hopefully I can give a cool insight to this trailer and give you guys a kind of an animation behind the scenes breakdown on some of these scenes. So let's dive in and take a look.
Yeah, bring it. Boom.
Nice.
I finally meet Hollywood Boulevard Johnny.
Fans love me.
Interesting.
You know what they'll pay for
They picked a very, very, very young Jean-Claude Van Damme for this.
selfie?
Oh, this is awesome. Yes.
Fight.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, sick. Oh, he did the splits. Oh, yes.
I told you Madame Bo would be a tough negotiator. Yeah, I wish she was my agent.
Oh, nice. I'm loving the moves.
Hit me.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that was sick. Oh, yeah. That kick.
It will be great. I'll be a kickboxer, you a street fighter.
The answer is still no.
Oh. That was sick. He even did the... Oh. Scorpion. Why are they showing so much Scorpion in here? That was cool, though. I love this. Oh. Right into the camera. Oh, what's the finish move? What's the fatality? What's it gonna be? Oh, into the car. Oh, look at all the glass. Oh.
And boom.
Yes. Love it. That was killer. You know, I really enjoyed that trailer, and one thing that was really great about it is they kind of showed off a lot of different little quirks with, you know, Jean-Claude Van Damme. The stuff he's done over the years, you know, in the movies that people remember the most, which is probably Bloodsport. So they kind of threw a lot of kind of things at that. So I thought that was pretty cool. They did a lot of throwbacks to that. I thought that was really neat. So let's dive in and let's break this down, shall we? One thing that is really interesting is that they're using, you know, a really young version of Jean-Claude. Like, I'm surprised by that a little bit. I think they should have went a little bit later, and I think that his face is a little off still. There's something not quite right with his face. There's certain moments where it feels spot on, and then there's certain moments where it doesn't look like him at all. And I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's the facial animation in certain sections, like, but I think it's just because they chose a really, really, really young version. Like right there, this looks pretty much like him. This looks pretty good. If you look at him right here on the left, it looks pretty nice. I thought he had no hand. See his fist right here? It looks like a stump. Because you can't see the knuckles and like the fingers and stuff. So it looked like he was just literally like a stub. I thought that's what was happening when I first saw it. You know, it's cool because if you think about it, Johnny Cage was kind of referenced off of Jean-Claude Van Damme. He was, back in the day, they wanted to kind of hire him probably as an actor to play in the game. And so it's cool to see him finally kind of come full circle and be actually in this game. Pretty dope. A lot of people, you know, referenced him and knew he was supposed to be the guy. Pretty sick. Love that. And you know, these little throwbacks and like this right here, his glasses. Loving this. This is great. But see, when he does that little grin, that didn't look like Jean-Claude. I like how he flips him off, though. This is great. I think that's amazing. That was one of the best parts of the trailer for sure. And to show off all his moves were really cool. I'm really digging all the different stuff that they did with him. God, this resolution is terrible. There we go. Really enjoying what they did here with him. You can see that they went and did the like split move and that I'm covering myself with. So it's cool to see that they brought in a bunch of moves like this that people wanted to see, you know. We were all wanting to see that move, basically, so pretty cool. You see these little smears that they have in here, these animation visual effects. You can kind of see him as he's, like, right. See that? See that? That looks really neat. It's an old animation technique. And it sort of works, and in certain sections, it's like, what is happening? Like, right here, there's all these, like, colors. Like, looks like skin all over the place, so I don't understand that. It looks a little weird, but nonetheless, it's pretty cool. I like to see like them kind of experimenting with it, and I like the choice of like the character of the outfit. It really fits like the young Van Damme. Cool stuff. This fire thing right here, where they bring in Scorpion. It's interesting because each character has another dude that they can kind of play with and use during the match. So it's interesting that they chose kind of Scorpion to show off Van Damme stuff. Oh, that was clean. A lot of the stuff in this game looks really, really nice, especially when it goes into these little moments right here. Oh, those are so cool because they're super impactful and they look really good. I also like these moments here where they, like I was telling you in the last trailer, if you haven't seen it, I'll put it up top, the Megan Fox one. It looks really good with them when they come up all close. That stuff looks great. Animation wise, the lip sync is for me, it's a little too much on Van Damme. It's like it's just too much. It doesn't need to be so big, I don't feel. His mouth shapes and whatnot. It's a little too exaggerated, I guess. But it looks pretty good nonetheless. Like, even though it's a little bit too exaggerated, it looks pretty good. I'd rather have that than like the old school Fallout 4, just like floppy mouth type of, you know, animation on the face, that's for sure. Because they're bringing it up a lot. Like I was mentioning in my last video, I did animation work on the Mortal Kombat 11. And I did cinematics with Raiden, and I did facial animation. And when I was doing the facial animation, the rigs that they use are really, really well done. So it was easier for me to do the animation because the rigs that I was using, you know, was so good. It made my job so much easier. This is my favorite part, where he kind of comes in here and shows off this ending fatality, and he smashes this dude with the camera. I love this because it's a good throwback to like what people really know Van Damme for, which is him being in the movies and stuff. So I think that's a great way to fatality. Awesome stuff. I can't wait to play this character. This whole ending here of him using this car and throwing him into here, this whole spot right here where he like, his fatality is so sick, dude. Let me just play this one more time. I love the kick. The kick is dope because it reminds me of the movie Bloodsport. And this kind of throwing him into a car and being kind of a celebrity as he kind of does this fits Jean-Claude Van Damme very well. And so that's why I like about this fatality. I think they did a good job planning this out and kind of doing it justice. They could have chose a bunch of different stuff, but that's nice. Oh, I didn't even notice. Look at his hand. If you look at Van Damme's hand up here on the top, it's going right into the car. See that? His hand is just going right into the door. But look at all the glass shards. I think that's really a cool touch. Them all stuck in this guy. So look at Van Damme's left hand. Yeah, it's getting stuck all in the door. That's a bummer. Everything about this trailer, the animation looked really, really good until right there. One minor slip up by the crew. But awesome stuff. Great work. Love this drag off. He gets whipped off. See his face as he's getting pulled off. Then look, Oh, I love the comedic kind of effect to this too, as Van Damme's like, yeah, screw it. Awesome stuff. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the little breakdown of the new Van Damme kind of release for this character out in Mortal Kombat 1. If you did, you know what buttons to press. I would love the appreciation and support down below. And if you want to, I'll leave a little link here to some other my videos so you can check out some other breakdowns. And I'll check you guys in the next one.